So what's up guys, it's Terry here by Quality, and welcome to a big baller video on Call of Duty Warzone Black Ops Season 1. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my top 5 meta guns to use within Warzone for this first Black Ops 6 season. Obviously, we have the Black Ops 6 weaponry now, and I'm sure you guys are curious as to what guns I believe are going to be dominating the long range and as well as the close range. So I've got 5 loadouts for you guys, but there's a little caveat. Not only are we going to have a 5 attachment class setup for each of these guns, but through the use of Gunfighter, which is available in Warzone, we can give you guys an 8 attachment class setup for each of these guns as well. So you're going to have a 5 attachment class setup and an 8 attachment class setup, because 8 attachments are going to make a lot of these guns feel better. And I think that might be the actual absolute meta that people are going to rock, because having more attachments, I feel like these guns actually need them. So you guys excited to see these top 5 meta god guns with 5 attachments and 8 attachments within my videos? Make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. If you're new to the More Hero channel, I specialize in Warzone content here, store bundle videos, and other such random videos. And I'm going to do my best to drop 20 bombs, 30 bombs, or 40 bombs with the most entertaining gameplay, but also information, so you get the best of both worlds here on my channel. So if you vibe with that, then definitely do subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers for the Black Ops 6 year here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start things off with the XM4. So for our first attachment here, we're gonna have the optic of the Willis 3X. It's a really clean optic, and it's going to help you a ton in terms of like getting those farther range opponents with a lot more ease. Next up, we're gonna have the muzzle of the suppressor. Keeps us off the minimap every time we shoot, and thus we can be more sneaky as we potentially snap our opponents away with the XM4 here. And there's no downsides with the suppressor. Barrel wise, we're gonna go ahead and use that reinforced barrel for both that damage range and that bullet velocity. This boosts the power of our XM4 so it hits even harder at farther ranges, but that bullet velocity is going to make it so that the bullets actually connect at those farther ranges, because bullet velocity is super important in Warzone, and you're definitely going to want to reuse it on the XM4 so you don't have to worry about leading your shots. Next up, we have extended mag 2 as our magazine, so we have 60 rounds in our gun instead of 30 rounds. You're going to need as much ammo as possible for the opponents with armor. Of course, you can also put on that extended mag 3 if you want to rock this as an LMG, but I wouldn't really recommend it unless you really just want to slow yourself down. But extended mag 2 should be enough. And for our fire mod here, we got the recoil springs, improving our horizontal and our vertical recoil control, giving us a faster time to kill because of better accuracy. And there you guys go. This is the 5 attachment class setup that I think is going to be extremely amazing within Warzone. As you can see, the gun is extremely accurate. The optics really nice looking, and focusing on, you know, farther range kills is really going to be easy for the XM4. So definitely do recommend it with 5 attachments, but of course we can have 8 attachments with Gunfighter. And here's our 8 attachment class setup for our Warzone XM4. We added on the underbarrel of the vertical foregrip, improving our horizontal recoil control so this gun can be a complete laser beam at farther ranges. The rear grip of the ergonomic grip, helping our ADS speed and our slide of fire speed / dive to fire speed, so we can use that omni movement to our advantage here, and also be more snappy with the gun. And then our stock is the balanced stock, helping our movement speeds in all directions. Strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed, aim walking movement speed. We're basically going to be a lot more speedy with it. And with this class in hand, we're going to be way more accurate. So like, it was already a laser beam before, but now with 8 attachments, it's even easier to use, which is what I love. And then we can also move a lot more, you know, rapidly across the map. So really nice, really snappy. It's going to help you a ton to run this gun with 8 attachments. This is going to be the easiest long-range gun to use. For our second weapon here, we got the SMG of the Compact 92, because this has the fastest fire rate and thus the fastest time to kill up close for the SMGs. Muzzle-wise, we're going to start things off with the suppressor, allowing us to stay off the minimap every time we shoot, allowing us to be perfectly sneaky with an SMG. Underbarrel-wise, we got the vertical foregrip, giving us ultimate horizontal recoil control, because we don't want this thing shaking side to side, and we definitely want to be accurate, because it does have a good amount of recoil. For our magazine, we're going to go all the way to the extended mag 3, improving the, you know, the magazine capacity from 30 rounds to 60 rounds. You're going to need all 60 rounds, because this thing shoots through them really quickly. Rear grip-wise, we got the ergonomic grip for the ADS speed, slide to fire speed, and dive to fire speed, very similar to the XM4, allowing us to be snappier and take advantage of omni movement. And for our fire mod, we once again have that recoil springs, helping our horizontal and vertical recoil control, so this gun's a lot more controllable. And when you have these 5 attachments in hand, you got a good combination of, you know, staying off the minimap, some recoil control. As you can see, this gun shoots really fast. And like I said, it's an SMG. You don't really want to stretch your ranges, but you could attempt to. It's gonna take way too many hit markers to kill somebody though, but here up close, within 25 meters, 10 to 25 meters, this thing is pretty controllable and has amazing speed to boot. But of course, we're only using 5 attachments on this joint. Let's go ahead and show you guys an 8 attachment class setup. And here's our 8 attachment class setup for the Compact 92 in Warzone. We got on the barrel of the reinforced barrel, which is going to give us a good amount of bullet velocity and damage range, allowing this gun to hit even harder. If you feel like you don't need the bullet velocity, which I don't blame you if you don't, you can go all the way to the long barrel, boosting this gun's power at farther ranges, but bullet velocity I find is a lot more important in Warzone than in multiplayer. Stock-wise, we got the balanced stock, once again improving our movements in all directions, allowing us to be way more speedy, and our laser is going to be the Strelok laser, so we can be more accurate. And with these in hand, we have even more movement than we did before, which is amazing. And we're going to be able to have a little bit more power using this SMG at these ranges. So go ahead and use this Compact 92. It might be your favorite SMG, or you might hate it. Just kind of depends on your playstyle. Let's go ahead and move things over to the AS Val, which is more of a hybrid between the SMG and AR classes. So you can see it more as a sniper support. It's more so going to be focused for the medium range gunfights, but also can shred up close and at far ranges if you can control it. Let's give you guys a class. To start things off, we got the barrel of the suppressed reinforced barrel. Not only are we going to be off the map every time we shoot, but we also get a lot of bullet velocity and a lot of damage range, which this gun definitely needs if you want to stretch out your ranges, making it more effective. Underbarrel wise, we got the vertical foregrip once again with that maximum horizontal recoil control, so all we have to deal with is some vertical. Magazine wise, we're going to go all the way to the extended mag 3, and unlike in MW 2019 or the first iteration of Warzone, the AS Val can actually have a 45 round mag, which is amazing, and thus this will allow you to have way more bullets in your chamber and allow you to body multiple opponents without having to reload, which is amazing. Rear grip wise, we got the ergonomic grip for that ADS speed, slide to fire speed, and dive to fire speed, allowing us to be snappy and take advantage of on the movement. And our fire mod is once again going to be the recoil springs. It's such a great attachment, giving us both horizontal and vertical recoil control, allowing us to be really, you know, able to control this gun. And with these 5 attachments alone, the AS Val is just feels nice. It feels really nice. Partly feels like it has recoil, so you can even like snipe some people sometimes. If you're trying to snipe them like crazy, you know, it's possible, but you're definitely gonna have to be, you know, working on your accuracy to make that happen. But yeah, this gun's really great. I really love it. But of course, we got to put on 8 attachments to really take its potential to the max. So here we added on an optic for the 8 attachment class setup, which is the Kepler Microflex, just for a really clean sight. We got the balance stock once again for all the movement benefits that we get, and the laser, the Strelok laser, for more accuracy. And of course, you can change out the optic to like the Willis or something if you wanted something for a little bit farther ranges. But like I said, the AS Valve is not really something that focuses on like long ranges like that. It's more of an up close or like medium range sort of beast. Of course, you could try and get those long ranges, but it's not where it kind of shines. You're gonna have a lot more movement like this, and thus you're really giving, you know, leaning into that SMG AR hybrid like likeness with the attachments that we have. So use these 8 attachments, they're actually super effective on this gun. Next up, we've got another very dominant and versatile SMG for the short range meta, and that's gonna be the KSV SMG. Start things off with the muzzle, we got the suppressor, of course, keeping us off the map every time we shoot. For our barrel, we got the reinforced barrel, allowing us to have extra damage range and bullet velocity, but of course, if you didn't feel like you needed bullet velocity, you can go to the long barrel. I think the reinforced barrel is going to be really nice for Warzone. Underbarrel wise, we're focusing on that vertical foregrip, getting rid of as much of horizontal recoil control as possible, because vertical is pretty easy to control. Magazine is going to be extended mag 2, so we have 50 rounds instead of 30 rounds, which is very small for this gun. Having 50 rounds is going to be nice. And for our rear grip, we once again have the ergonomic grip for all the obvious reasons. And yeah, with these 5 attachments, the KSV, it might end up being your favorite SMG. I just like the way it feels. It feels really smooth. It's basically the AK-74. A little bit harder to control, especially with only 5 attachments, but it still does really well. Which, of course, you're not going to really stretch your ranges with an SMG like this. You're more so just going to keep things up close. But we can boost this gun's power even further with 8 attachments. And at this point, you guys kind of get the 8 attachment idea that I have. We got balance stock once again, the Strelok laser, and the recoil springs. So we've added on some movement, we've added on some accuracy and recoil control. And so you can really feel the movement difference. But even more so, the recoil control difference with the recoil springs is super nice. So with 8 attachments, this gun is going to be absolutely destructive. And I highly recommend it with 8 attachments. And now to end things off, we got the Model L AR within Black Ops 6. So starting things off, we got the muzzle once again being the suppressor, keeping us off the map every time we shoot. The barrel here is going to be the reinforced barrel, allowing us to have maximum bullet velocity and damage range, allowing this gun to hit hard at farther ranges. And you put on the long barrel, but I think bullet velocity is going to be much more necessary because you're using an AR here. On the barrel wise, you got that vertical foregrip, maximizing our horizontal recoil control, keeping the gun under control. Magazine wise, we're putting on the extended mag too to have a 50 round mag, so we have enough ammo as possible for multiple opponents. And our fire mod is going to be the recoil springs, allowing us to be even more deadly accurate with the Model L. Now these are the 5 attachments that I'm using with the STG version of the Model L, which you earn by getting to Prestige 2 level 50. So if you don't have this blueprint in particular, you could take off the vertical foregrip or the reinforced barrel and put on the optic of the Willis 3X. Just because I don't really use a sight because these iron sights are so clean. As you can see, this gun really looks nice. Pretty easy to control, honestly. So there's really no need for sights for this gun. So you guys saw there, with 5 attachments, this gun really hits hard, but with 8 attachments? Here we got our 8 attachment class setup. Now I could easily use the Threadlock laser, but for the purpose of this video, I put on an optic just for you guys. You know, I could use that iron sight, but the rear grip's gonna be the ergonomic grip, and the stock's gonna be the balance stock, improving our ADS speed and our movement. And this is pretty much the ultimate way to rock this gun. Super easy to control. You're gonna be so comfortable using this. I think this will be the best AR to use, at least in my predictions currently. Just because it's so easy. Seriously, it's gonna be between this or the XM4 easily. But if you guys end up using any of these class setups you guys saw here in today's video in Warzone and find success, make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe. I've worked really hard to bring the setups for you guys, and I'm gonna have so many gameplay videos in the coming days, and maybe even some camo videos, because I know the Warzone camos are out now as well. So if you enjoyed the entertainment value and the information that you got from here, definitely stay tuned. Follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/remarkablehero. There might be some Warzone Twitch drops on my Twitch stream right now, so definitely come in and say hi. I'll be playing multiplayer or Warzone, a mix of both. And thank you for being a beautiful audience. I really freaking love you all.